This is a story of Dave and Sharon finally living their dreams of sailing to the Caribbean and beyond. Join us while we share our adventures from getting the boat ready and embarking on our cruising life.
So our sea frost refrigeration systems came in about a week ago or so, or maybe more. They've been over at a friend's house. He's got a big place to store them. And yesterday picked them up, and now I'm gonna go over to the car. I'm leaving him in the car for right now, but I'm gonna go see if I can open them up, get the control units, and probably put those in first. There they are. This one is refrigerator. Gallagher. And this one is seat. Freezer. This is freezer. Let me see. Interesting. SRTT. SETI. I think that's supposed to be SETI freezer. Here's the controllers. Okay. Controllers. I don't know what that is. I did order. Oh, you know what? These are all the controllers and the so the other freezer units must be in these boxes. These are all the controllers right here. All right, so we got our control units in, and it's got the wires to go with it, and that's the temperature sensor. And I did request a backup ends, some extra ends for the temperature sensor. I don't think they put that in there. So there's the sensor. And here's where they're going. They will fit with some. So the refrigerator's going right here, and then the freezer's going right here, and then the chest freezer's going right here, and there'll be just enough room to have a little bit of wood in between them too, and they'll fit perfectly. Let's see. I'm gonna take this plate off to see how much up and down. I don't think there's any wood beneath here that's gonna affect it. We're just gonna have to cut out enough for this footprint to fit in. That's all. It looks like it's all gonna work. Then I have to run actually only one wire this way to go up to the chest up there. And then all the other wires are gonna run this way to go to the dungeon in there where the compressors are going to be, then over there and over here to the refrigerator, over there and all the way there to the freezer. So we're now going to cut the holes here, here, and here. And the thing is this doesn't go quite deep enough. So I'm going to have to cut a board that's behind there. Just a little bit in that board. Each one of them, that's just short of 3, and I need 3. and then it goes down to just short of 2. So I'm gonna have to cut through a section of that, about that wide in the back there. Just hope I didn't cut wires.
Thought you were cutting just a little part.
That's all it is, a little part.
That's a big part.
I think we lucked out. We did not get the wires. Well. All right, so we had to cut down, and that's in a heat duct that goes through there for the diesel heater. And so each one of these is it's got just this thin. So I got to figure out how to seal that. It shouldn't be real tough, but now we've got a fit. That's a good fit right there. I think I'm going to go up to the top of this. Fit right there. Fit right there. All right, they'll go in. I just have to figure out how to seal those off on the back around this in case I ever do use the diesel heater, which is broken right now anyway. All right, so we had to take above the stove down. Sharon's taken a couple years of grease and
Probably a lifetime.
yeah. Grease and grime. Oh, by the way, why we have this stuff down? We're going to glue that liner up there. Re-glue the liner. It's turning into a project, but that's what we expect. And so let me show you where this is. Right up there. I have to take that down in order to get down in here, because these wires all go. So all wires go down along here. So we need to get them up from our new controllers. And luckily, I'm not sure we can see that in there. Luckily we found where the wires right there go through the wall already on this way. So we're just going to run it through there. These are the sensors for the SETI. I'm going to bring them in here. They come right through here anyway. And then I'm going to bring them over and we'll drill holes and go down in to get under this SETI to come over. Here's a chest, refrigerator, freezer under here. So we're just going to bring them over here, and then the copper lines already go under there and under there. So that shouldn't be too difficult since there's already lines there. We just have to pull those and put the new ones in. But the big thing is from here to over here, I have to get 7 wires. Hopefully we can get them all through there.
Okay, so I am pulling wires through. I pulled these through, and now I'm pulling the next batch. They're actually coming from a hole up here somewhere. And I see the string is getting tangled because I have the other wires over there. So there they are. These are for the fridge, the new fridge. So this is the Alt fridge compressor, and that's an even older one. Gonna disconnect. This is the air conditioner.
So there's the controls for refrigerator, freezer, and chest. Left to right. And then we'll put a label on those. We'll put a label on them. Alright, so this is the condensing unit I just pulled out of the dungeon down in there. And it's a big one, about 100 pounds. Runs all three boxes. So we're replacing that with Seafrost. One small 12-volt condenser per box. Yeah, then I can run them on the batteries. So we got the big condenser out of right here. I'm going to take that condenser, that's the one that runs off the Perkins. I'm going to take that out of there. That's the AC unit. And I'm going to see if I can wire a soft start into that. That might be able to run on the batteries as well, if I get good solar going. Alright, so we got our work cut out for us here. And as you can see, this is not a big space for me to get into. Sharon might have to crawl in here. She can actually get right in here and get stuff done, hopefully. But I'm gonna have to go get that out. I don't think she can do that, so it's not gonna be comfortable. We'll see if we can get it out. Oh, that's the hot water heater right there. That's the hot water from the Perkins to the hot water heater. Alright, so we took the unit out for the that runs off the Perkins. It's just the cooling coils is all. So it's light. It's about 15-20 pounds. Because the compressor is on the Perkins still. And that will be coming off later. So now we're going to go down and see if I can get this soft start onto the air conditioning unit, since I have access to it, and see if that will work. So we can get it working. That way we might be able to use the air conditioner on the batteries and the solar, at least for a little while. We tried to put this soft start in with the AC unit, and it should have done, and I got the wires as best I could get them, best I could figure it out, off the website, and it's a no-go. Whoops. Best I could figure it out, and it's a no-go. Doesn't do a thing. So now I have to come in and disconnect these and put everything back the way it was, and we'll just have to run the air conditioner when we run the generator. Alright, so we have this chest emptied out. We're getting this cool plate off. Nice big thick one. As you can see, it's puffed out there. We've cut the lines over there. Now we've gotten all of the I'm gonna have to take those out. These controllers, and this is where it goes under, down through here. There you go. And I do believe I can get from it under here. Let's see. Can I? No, I can't. So that's gonna be tough. I don't know how they got the lines up through that hole. I don't see that. Okay. And then we cut off all of the wire ties going all the way down. Okay.
So we removed the wires, the copper lines, and the cold plate from this fridge. And we're trying to get them all out of the wiring there. And this is what we removed. As you can see, it's swollen.
All right, so we have to pull a whole bunch of old refrigerator stuff out here. All these lines. This goes into the back of the refrigerator, and these lines here, right there, go down and across to the freezer. And then we also have this right here, which is a compressor, which run by the motor, and that's coming off too. I already cut the lines for that. Now we're just cutting things and pulling them through. Hold on. All of this stuff up in here has got to go. The controllers there. This drying unit. Well, this drying unit comes out. There's a bunch of stuff in here that needs to come out. We clean it all up. Put some new lines in. So that's all the stuff that was in the engine room and through the wall to the dungeon. So now we're going to try to pull. Oops. We're going to try to pull this. Let me get the light on here. New line down through here. Whoops, I'm not really doing this. So now we're going to pull this string and pull this new line through. I got to unravel it as we go here. Sharon's going to pull on the other end. We'll see if we can pull it through. That's the larger line, and then we have to pull a smaller one through. Hopefully everything goes through smoothly. Get the music going. All right, Sea Frost, round one. We have plate all in there. Run down there. All those wires ran along there. Already tied them in there. They're not quite put together yet, but that's a chest, a SETI chest, and it can either run as a refrigerator or a freezer. Hello.
He's helping us with our new refrigeration unit.
Yep.
This is Dave Dreher, and he's watching. He could see our new refrigeration unit, and so he's reading it off to us.
While we
and
imbibe in a little bourbon.
Let's show where the.
Yep, that's my view, so I can see right over Dave's shoulder what
See?
that reading is.
That's what he's looking at, right there.
And we're trying to find the sweet spot.
Got it running today. Yeah, one of three. Oh, we gotta get.
No, Sharon.
you don't need to have
Don't get Phoebe.
I'll...
Don't forget about Phoebe.
Phoebe. Okay. We want to say thank you to all of our viewers who have subscribed and commented. We appreciate your support and feedback. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps us build our channel up so we can keep bringing you more videos.